Hey, hey, hey. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. I am so happy to be coming back with another video today. Um, why do I look so happy, you may ask? The kids have went to school today. Oh my God. So listen, them being home, I love it when they're home. It's this weird, like, conundrum. I don't know if that's a word, but it's like this weird thing where you love your kids so much when they're home. You feel more whole, more like at peace, like just more everything, right? But then it's like, yo, I need a break from you. So I am so happy that they are back in school today. Like, it's like, I'm just so happy. Working and then also trying to like be mom at the same time. Whew, it's so difficult, as you can imagine, because already trying to get your work done is like not the easiest thing, right? And then you add kids in the mix and it becomes, even crazier. So listen, the audio from the video I posted yesterday was not the best. I'm not sure why. I always do like a test video before I do the actual video, so I'm not sure why it ain't happen right. It wasn't sounding the best. So I'm still, on this learning journey. Hopefully this video, the audio comes out crisp and clean the way it should. But I appreciate you guys watching and supporting nonetheless. I am committed to trying and getting better, so come along for the journey with me. It will be a great journey, I believe. So listen, today we come to talk about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Last season you had Mary and Jenny there. Mary's the black lady. Jenny, I believe she's of Asian descent. Um, they weren't there this season. I think maybe I know the reason why Jenny wasn't there. She had that whole mix up with, I don't know if it was a mix up, and I can't quite remember exactly what it was, but it was something with her saying the wrong thing, or she got caught saying some like kind of racist things or something like that. So that may be the reason why she's not there. Mary, I'm not sure. Mary was a very unique character, okay? She was different. Um, she was quirky. She was good for TV. She's not necessarily, I don't know if I would want her to be my friend, my personal friend, but she's not good for TV. Something else I'm trying on this video is using the back facing camera, because I see that the front facing camera is just not the vibe in terms of clarity, pixelation, all of that good stuff. So I am hoping this will be a better option. It is harder for me though, because I can't see me. I can't see me, so it's hard. It's hard to see, like to just keep going when I can't see what you can see. So I just pulled out this camera. Yeah. So this season we have Heather, we have Jen Shaw, of course, we have Whitney Rose, and Lisa Barlow, and Meredith. Now, it was just the first episode, so I'm gonna give them a chance to. But I really don't know what we're gonna get out of this season. I know that we're gonna be able to see everything that happens with Jen in her case, even though I believe I saw a report that she was found guilty. I can't tell if Jen is really like clueless, like in real life, or if she's playing the clueless role to save face. Oh, I need some water. I simply can't tell. At first, like last season, I was like, she didn't know what she doing. Like, she's not clueless. But the more I see of her, the more they show her talking about this case and stuff, she seems really clueless. Like this episode, she made the statement, oh, I'm the last of my co-defendants who haven't taken a plea. Like, I don't know why they're taking a plea if they're innocent. Well, Jen, I don't know if you know how this whole Fed thing works, but if your co-defendants are taking a plea, it's probably because they're guilty, or there's overwhelming evidence that would make it pointless to go to trial. Okay, so girl, the writings were on the wall. You know, it was bound to happen that you were going to be found guilty. So yeah, I don't know if I feel bad for her or not because she hasn't owned up to anything. You know, it goes back to that big word that I keep talking about, accountability. That's one of the biggest things I teach my sons these days, which my oldest wants to always try to escape accountability, and I have to always remind him that I can't let him escape accountability because when he gets out there in the real world, guess what? Ain't no escaping it. Okay? In mommy's house, you have to govern yourself by mommy's rules. In the world, there's a whole nother other set of rules you have to govern yourself by. And then when you look in the mirror, you have to see that you're a black man. So there's a whole nother other set of rules. So this accountability thing is near and dear to my heart because I think that in life, when we go through things, a lot of people like to try to dodge and weave, or bob and weave, is that it? Yeah, bob and weave, in order to not get hit with the consequences of their actions. But the thing about life is that you're going to get them. There's things called karma. There's things called just the natural life cycle, like it's going to happen. So when it comes to Jen, I think she just needs to start going down the road of like accepting accountability for what she did or did not do, to contribute to her current circumstances. I'm very, very interested to see how that's going to play out. I think that's probably the most interesting thing about this series. I don't know. I had to see. This whole Lisa and Meredith thing is just so played out to me. Like, Meredith, either you gon' forgive Lisa or you're not. Don't draw it out. You can already see that Meredith is now like she's talking about Lisa. She dropping tea. She dropping little balls and bombs. I should say bombs. She's doing it. So she's trying to like get her back. For me, you know, everybody different. For me, I just rather kind of keep it moving versus get back, because that get back, there's karma for that also. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we'll see, back to accountability, we'll see Lisa dodging, not willing to accept and own that she said some nasty things about her friend. She wants to like, you know, say, oh, I didn't mean it. Girl, you meant it. You mentioned it in a moment. Even if you don't necessarily, it's hard to say whether she feels that way deep down inside, because I don't know. Like, if I'm saying it in the time of rage, it, to me, it means that on the inside, that's what you actually feel. And so I think Meredith needs to just kind of tell her, I think you feel that way. And as a result, I can't have you around me or my family at all, period. Don't like, don't act like you'll be able to be friends with her when you know for a fact you can't. Like, even when Lisa put her husband to the side, which I don't know why she did that either. I'm like, girl, stop. Like, leave, leave the people them alone. Like, don't do it. But she did, and she kept dodging it. You know, and her husband, Meredith's husband, kept trying to bring the conversation back to, well, but you said that. Well, you know, Meredith was really hurt by that. And it's because you said it. He kept trying to like kindly, softly bring her back to the fact that you said these things. And you just need to own it. I don't know what's so hard about just owning it. Take the accountability. When you're in the bathroom by yourself, looking in the mirror, talk to yourself, own it, become aware of the things you're doing so that you don't have to keep doing that. If you don't like to make people feel that way, stop doing it. Um, so yeah, that's that on that. I guess we'll see them dragging that storyline out this season. Hopefully not, because it's just, there's nothing there to me, in my opinion. I wonder if they're gonna bring other castmates in or not. I guess we'll see about that as well, since Mary and Jenny's no longer there. We got to see, and I don't know how the dynamics are going to change, because I know we saw Heather sit down with Lisa. Heather tried to tell her, like, Lisa, you said it, and I think you meant it. That was funny. And then we see Heather go with I always Whitney Rose. I always forget her name. And Whitney's trying to leave the Mormon church. Heather's like, "Are you sure that's what you want to do? What's the point of doing the whole excommunicate thing?" I don't get the Mormon church, so I'm just not even going to say much about that. I think if she needs to do that for herself, then Whitney Rose, please do it, girl. So yeah, so I don't have really much else to say about the episode. It was pretty it was cool, you know. I want to see how Jen's relationship with her husband continues. I don't know if it goes up or down. Like, I don't really know. Thought I saw a report that said they had got a divorce. So I don't know if that was true or not. But I guess we'll see on this season. So yeah, that's all I got to say. I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Not sure what the subject matter will be. But I will be back, and I hope that you tune in. So if you have any feedback, comments, any thoughts on this episode of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, drop down in the comments below and let me know what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe. I don't know which side to my videos, so that you can know the next time I post, or if I go live, you'll be the first to know. Okay. I hope you guys have the most amazing Friday and a great weekend. Continue to pray for Florida, the west coast of Florida, Naples, Tampa, Orlando even got hit. The Keys. Ian is, they said, strengthened back up to a hurricane, so please pray for Georgia, parts of the Carolinas, Virginia, West Virginia. Just pray that whoever is in the path of this storm, that they will be okay. That they will be okay. And that's the same conversation I had with my kids this morning. Some people woke up and their livelihood is not the same. It's not the same. So when you think or feel like you want to complain, find something to be grateful about and lean into that. That is the positive note for today, okay? When you think you want to complain, find something to be grateful for and lean into that, okay? Happy Friday. Positively.